Hey, have you ever wondered if you would survive a nuclear apocalypse? Yeah, I do this actually quite regularly. And fortunately, there's a game where we can practice our decisions. It's called 60 Seconds. It's a little bit older, a couple of years at least. I've played this a couple of years ago, and I needed a very small game, like a small game for small gaming sessions in between. So, the game is basically, okay. Hello. That's kind of cool. So the game is, it works as follows. So, as soon as I press new game, let's display new game, right? I think you will see. So let the atomic drill, the tutorial 100% approved by the establishment. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So begin the adventure, yeah. So you will see it's pretty cool and innovative game. So welcome to your atomic scavenge drill. Pay attention to blah blah. Hold the grab control to skip my words, but every time you do, the reds will drop an extra new. Oh, that would be. So no time to waste. Get moving and head to the market point in front of you. Move it. Okay. Good job. There might just be hope for you yet. Just keep those legs moving. Okay, let's run around. So there is, this is our daughter playing the tuba. Move to the next yellow X. Okay, this is our wife. Let's look around. Okay, so there's an electric guitar. There's a lot of cool stuff around here. So basically what's going to happen is the communists are going to drop a bomb and we will have to get in our bunker. And like if we survive or not depends on basically two factors. First, the quality and amount of stuff that we can gather before the bombs actually drop. So we have 60 seconds in order to get everything. And then we have to go into the bunker and we have only stuff that we have collected. We have some other stuff down there, but the stuff that we collect might actually be a very deciding factor, okay? So let's go to the next yellow X. I'm talking too much already. You know the drill. Find the market point in the living room and approach it with caution. Okay, you see here's a soup. Not bad, but you'd better be in good shape. There's more where that came from, okay? Find Timmy. Okay, fun time's over. It's a matter of life and death now. Find your son Timmy ASAP. So where's Timmy? In the kitchen? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. In the bathroom? Nope. Was like clear ASAP. Timmy is still out there waiting for you. Okay, yeah, where is Timmy? I don't know. Timmy? Oh, I see him. He's in his room on the bed. Good thing you know the layout of your house now. I bet, yeah, the Reds know it too. Yeah, probably the communists know it as well. Family comes first. Grab Timmy. He will be the first to visit your cozy shelter. Okay, so we have to grab our family first. That's it. Consider taking other family members too. I'll leave the exact priorities to you. Okay. Timmy is safe, but you need to find food to keep the shelter stocked. Okay. The highlighted soup. What kind of highlighted soup? Where is it? Oh, there. Okay. Soup, an excellent choice. This can sustain a family of 4 for a day. Nice. So every American atomic shelter also needs a supply of water. Hunt for some bottles. Okay, I think I saw a bottle here. Obviously not the right one. There is a bottle. Bottle of water, you'll need it, trust me. Yeah, okay. Now what? That's enough water for now, but you've got yourself a problem, Buster. What is it? You can only carry so much, and every item weighs at least 1 slot. You need to drop whatever you're carrying in the hatch before you can pick up more. Okay. What hatch? That hatch, okay. Drop all items you have. There's a good chance they will survive the fall. Okay, bam. Nice. Bingo, you got yourself a small stockpile of food, water, and even little Timmy. Nice. So what is it? Come on. Find a radio and grab it. No one knows how long you'll be staying down there, so you'll need a radio. Yeah, a radio is going to be very fucking important. There he is. Yeah, come on. Radio. That's it. Nothing more useful than news from the radioactive outside world. Yep. Sometimes you get a few extra seconds before the siren sounds to scout your surroundings, but after it goes off, you need to start packing. Collect 5 items and drop them off the shelter. So, can I take the gun? It's probably not... Oh. So, soup. Oh, the daughter takes like 3 slots. Fuck. I don't know what's down there. So, a book maybe? Okay. So 15 seconds, it doesn't really matter. So we got plenty of soup now, but... Okay, so we made it. You know how to get what you need to survive, but your training is far from over. I'll see you downstairs for survival training at ease. Okay. So that's a cool tutorial, actually. I like it. And I think we did a great job. Okay, yeah, we don't have medicine, which might be bad. But okay, let's just try it. This is our shelter now, and now we have to make decisions. Day 1, you made it to the shelter. Congratulations, but the drill's not over yet. You'll end up here with whatever and whoever you brought with you. Nothing else. You'll need to make the most of it. The next few days will teach you how to survive down here while the world outside burns. Explore and interact with your surroundings. You can always find out useful things about your shelter and its inhabitants. When your survival journal is not open yet or hidden, first things first, we must ration food and water. If you don't wine and dine yourself and the folks you've brought with you, you can bet your bottom dollar none of you will ever see the light of day again. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. As long as you have food and water available, ration it out to a given person by selecting the picture of a can or bottle under the portrait, or instantly ration out both by clicking on the character's image. Okay, what? So as long as you have food, blah blah, ration it out to a given person by selecting the picture of a can or bottle under their portrait, or instantly ration out both by clicking on the character's image. Okay, of course, you might save your supplies for later, but a normal person can only survive 4 days without water. As for food, the longer you deny your people rations, the weaker they will get and might eventually get sick. Even if you manage to cure them, it will take you quite a few cans and a lot of time to replenish their strength. So, time to ration supplies. Can I? Okay, this is the tutorial, right? So... I see that? Okay, we don't need that much water. Okay, let's keep everyone equal. at least for now. Since this is your first day down here, you'll need to get used to your surroundings. Believe me, ventilation hum can drive anyone nuts if you don't occupy yourself with something to do. Get some decent rest and we'll carry on tomorrow. Nighty-night. Day 2, okay. Oh, the journal? Good morning, survivalists. Hope you slept well. Bed's comfy enough? No? Well, better get used to it since you'll be staying here for a while. We'll start today's activities with the rationing since you need to do it every day, but after that we will move on to something else. Got your attention? Good. Now listen, there's a risk you will run out of supplies eventually. Everything can be useful, but food and water are critical to your survival. If they are gone, you'll be gone sooner than you can say corn dog. So sometimes you will need to send people to the surface to bring in more supplies. You do this by preparing an expedition a day before it actually departs. Be careful though. Tired survivors can never be part of an expedition. Today we will skip preparations and jump directly into sending someone brave outside. Ted is fine. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling the situation. She looks fine today. Everything seems okay with Dolores. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best out of the situation. He even seems cheerful. So, okay. Time to ration supplies. Damn. So maybe just the kids? Sending people out into the wasteland is no walk. Oh, wait a second. So everyone is eating. You know what? Let's ration this. Okay, let's keep it just the children today, okay? Sending people out into the wasteland is no walk in the park. Do it too early or without a gas mask, then you can bet it's a suicide mission for them. Send healthy and well-fed people. Sick, hurt, or crazed people are more likely to perish out there. You can send one person at a time. Let's give it a try. This time you will need to send someone out, but if you ever want to skip a trip to the surface, don't select anyone. Who should go outside? So let's send Mary Jane. This is a drill, so your explorer will come back after a little while, but in an event of a real apocalypse, they might be gone for a couple of days. In the meantime, you'll be faced with other problems that will test you to the limits. I'm talking about making decisions that can break even the best of men's moral spine. We'll see what clay you're made of, but first, ration your food and water. We don't want anyone starving now, do we? Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Ted seems to be doing alright. Dolores is quite calm given the situation. Timmy might not look like it, but he's a strong young boy. He's doing just fine, okay. Day 3. I'm an army man, so I don't know a second thing about imagination, but you could probably use yours now. Picture this scenario. You come across your kid's hamster, who is in some bizarre way found its way to the shelter. The kids are obviously going to love it, and so will you. There's nothing better than food that comes to you on its own. Now, it's up to you. Do you cook him? I don't fucking know. We actually have some food now, right? No, we don't cook him. People can actually go crazy in this game, and I think the children, like, you don't want a bad mood in this shelter just because, right? Okay, good choice. The little furry guy can stay and fatten up. It will make a bigger meal in a few days and maybe your only source of food if you run out of cans. Ted says there's no need to worry about him, he's okay. Today's been fine for Dolores thus far, despite the dire circumstances and all the trouble we're going through. Timmy is being very brave. So again... So maybe let's... how we do it? How do we do it? So, soup, water for Timmy. And you know what? Both parents, they can actually... They're all fine, right? So... You might be faced with decisions that require you to use your equipment. However, sometimes you might find you don't have the one item that was supposed to save the day. So make sure you scavenge the right supplies before the blast. Keep in mind, every item can be used for something. What do you want to do today? Clean a rifle, listen to the radio, or maybe play shadow bunnies using the flashlight? Obviously the radio. Day 5. The radio is critical to establishing communication with the US Army, as well as for listening out for any trouble that might be headed your way. If you get lucky, maybe you'll catch some music too. Good news, everyone, the expedition is back. Sometimes they return with extra supplies, sometimes they won't. Other times they'll come back with a nasty injury or even radiation sickness. Believe me, you don't want to get those. I hear glowing in the dark isn't as fun as it sounds. This time your explorer was hurt, but they will recover after the proper use of a first aid kit. You can use one during rationing. Mary Jane was injured. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Ted is not complaining today, at least not very much. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is in a good mood today. We hope it will stay this way. Timmy is on his best behavior. How long will it last? I don't know. So yeah, we need the medikit for her. Water is getting a little bit scarce. So you know what? Let's ration the water out for the kids maybe? You know what? Let's do it like this. Timmy, no food for you today. You need at least one alive adult to keep going. If you send your only survivor to the surface, you won't know what's happening in your bunker until they come back. Oh, okay. And when they do, your shelter might already belong to someone else. A decent padlock might protect it, but not for long. This was a busy day. Take your time and get some sleep. If you made it this far, you're doing great and have a chance at getting out of this foxhole, hopefully soon, but don't quote me on that. Day 6. We have only just sent someone outside, but let's give it another go today, shall we? The first time you were only asked to pick one unlucky but brave volunteer to save the day. This time you will also get a chance to equip your explorer with some useful gear. Feed your troops and I'll see you at the shelter entrance. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Mary Jane's wounds are all fixed. All Ted wishes for are a few drops of water. Dolores has to drink sometimes. Timmy might not look like it, but he's a strong young boy. Okay, yeah. So now water for the adults. Food for her. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it like this. Anything can be useful outside, and some items even improve scavengers' chances of survival. Notice you have suitcase, that's handy. With the suitcase, your explorer can carry more. Go ahead, pick something. So I have a... Yeah, I have it. Yeah, I had a suitcase. Correct. We should go outside. I think Timmy, come on. Let's send our kids. I think that's always a great idea. Okay, it's day 7. We're almost a week in. I mean, this is the tutorial, but... Morning, people. You're probably asking yourself one simple question. What's the point of sitting in this atomic shelter? Why don't I just leave? Well, leaving is a death sentence. If the radioactive sickness doesn't kill you, then the giant scorpions will. You can trust me on that. Your one chance is our boys arriving to rescue you, so every good citizen needs to do one thing: seek contact with the US military and await a rescue. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Ted is no longer thirsty. Dolores is no longer thirsty. So Ted and Mary Jane is hungry. Yeah, she's always hungry, right? Okay. I don't know. Let's do it like this. No. The rescue ain't coming today, but will come get you eventually. You need to keep your radio operational and be ready to venture into the wastes. However, you also need to be careful. It might not be only our soldiers out there. There could be bandits or worse, commies. Yeah, that would... Yeah, the last thing you want here is a communist in this bunker. Just talking about the means of production and all that shit. No, that's probably worse than going outside. Just imagine what will happen if the Reds discover you. So let's agree to the rules for this drill. You only open this door if someone knocks 2 times. Am I clear? 2 knocks. Okay. You will need to remember that some days will be very intense. A lot of things will happen that you will need to prepare for. That's why any day that gives you a break is a blessing, and you'll need to make sure you make the most of it. Eat, drink, and relax while talking about those commie bastards who don't have comfy bunkers like you. That thought always gets me through the day. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. We were surprised to find out that the metro station wasn't exactly abandoned. It's inhabited by a group that uses bullets as currency. Oh yeah, that's... okay, yeah. Metro 2033? Yeah, I think it is. They were armed and not overly friendly, but they're no bandits either. They allowed us to take a look around as long as we didn't touch any of their stuff. Near the metro entrance, we discovered a tomato soup vending machine. Of course, we left most of our change in another pair of trousers, but we took whatever we could. Okay, +2. The metro station traders took a special liking to our clothing. We were always proud of our dress sense, but in our opinion, during the apocalypse, you never say no to a package of fresh ammunition. Also, you can probably manage just fine without your undergarments, so we quickly came to an agreement. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Water is what Mary Jane needs most right now. Timmy should eat something. Ted is fine. If there was anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would have been written. So what is it? Timmy should eat something. That's not a problem. Mary Jane is hungry. Mary Jane is eating too much. Let's be honest. Ted is fine. Timmy should eat something if there was anything to report. Okay, let's do it like this, maybe? As long as you keep your shelter stocked and remain cautious, you should be okay. However, every choice you make may come back to bite you in the ass, even after a few days or weeks. Consider your options carefully. This is a drill, but if the nukes start dropping, it will be a totally different story. Day 9. So Timmy is hungry. And the grown-ups are thirsty. Tim is very hungry. Where is water when Ted needs it? Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Okay. So, Timmy gets some soup. And yeah, there we go. There's no water left. Fuck. Order for Dolores. Okay, let's go for Dolores first. Someone's at the door. You can hear several knocks. If you listen closely, you can make out a sequence of 3 knocks. No. Day 10. So things are getting a little bit tougher now. Good call. That wasn't the knock you were waiting for. Caution at all times. Remember that. Be cautious, apply yourself, and maybe you and your family will be just fine. Or at least most of you. Timmy should eat something. We can't leave Timmy without water for too long. Yeah, we don't have any fucking water. That's the problem. Ted looks like he's got 1 foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink right now. Dolores is no longer thirsty. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. So there's no water left. Only soup. So we're probably dying now in the tutorial, right? Timmy should eat something. You were counting? Okay, no. Let's go here. So Timmy should eat something. Okay. Everyone should eat something, probably. Ted looks like he's got 1 foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink right now. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Great. Nothing. Okay, Mary Jane is kind of content. Timmy should eat something, and yeah, the problem is, let's do it like this. As you were counting imaginary sheep in your head, another series of knocks broke your concentration. Someone is really hammering on your door and probably not taking no for an answer. 2 knocks, 2 knocks. This pattern keeps repeating. Do you open the door? Yeah. 2 knocks. The end. Good job, you're safe and sound with our brave soldiers, and now we can all have some apple pie. You deserve it. We held it out for 11 days. Okay, cool. So that was the tutorial. And we survived. Great. I don't want to share my adventure, no. That was just a regular adventure here. Okay then. Keep up with the world, blah blah blah. That was the tutorial. I think I'm gonna end it here. Tomorrow we are going to start a new game and see how far we get, okay? Thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you like this game, or if you have other proposals that we could of what we could actually play. I think this is a great game for like in between. It doesn't have to be Oblivion all the time and other games. So I like these small little creative games. So maybe I'm gonna focus more on these. But yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.